Hello and welcome back to Road to Platinum. On the last episode, we managed to get to our Silver 1 Flex Queue promotionals. In this episode, we will try to do the same in Solo Queue. Now, you all may be wondering, what's the point of getting Platinum in both queues? Well, Ranked League of Legends used to give me ranked anxiety, back when I tried to first get Gold, and this is the best way I found to overcome it. If you do not play on your highest ranked queue, you have more time to improve and always keep your highest ranked progress. You can therefore focus less on evaluating your rank and more on your actual gameplay. Anyway, let's get on with the episode. We are back after playing a few solo queue games. So as you can see, I did end up getting Gold 5 in solo queue after those matches. So now we're just going to go over what happened in a few of the games I played. So the first match I played, I went 9-3 and 4. We played versus a Tarek top, and overall the game was pretty solid. I made some nice flanks and got down some towers top. The next game I played Gnar, and this was a rather interesting lane. I didn't know at all how Talon worked, so I ended up just feeding the Talon top. Luckily enough, the jungler conveniently camped in my lane this game, and my team ended up winning. Overall, what I learned from this game is do not approach Talon when he has 2 or 3 W passive marks on you. He will do a lot of damage. If he has any more than 1 mark, you should back off and then look for a fight. As soon as his W is down, basically you can hop in and do whatever you want to him for the next 5 seconds. So I did pretty poorly, but I learned a lot from it, so I guess it's okay. The next game I played Poppy 6-4 and 8. So this game we lost off of a few bad team fights mainly. I did decent versus the Riven early, and then I think we lost a major fight at Baron, and then we pulled it back a little bit because I got some really nice ults on the back line. Basically the Annie or the Riven would do a very good engage, and then I'd ult the back line. For some reason I did 2 of those fights, and then the last fight I guess they engaged before I could get there. So my team ended up getting flanked themselves, and the death timers were long enough for the enemy to end that game. The next game was another Gnar game. Again, most of these games are just one off of split pushing because of bad rotations, I guess, by the enemy. This game, what I learned specifically was what exactly I'm supposed to do versus the Teemo matchup. So normally what I do as Gnar is I push the enemy forward because it gives me the level 2 advantage, and then I can get some early harass on them. The problem with the Teemo matchup is that he blinds you, and then he ends up getting more damage to you than you can do to him. So instead, I found what I should have did was I should have farmed passively till I guess 6 or 8, and only go in on him when he wastes his blind. Once I get 6 or 8, I can start forcing more engages once I have more base stats, and go in on him at 3/4 health. He wastes his blind, I get a few hyper procs, and then I finish him off with Gnar. I definitely could have played this lane better, but I learned a lot from that game nonetheless. The next game, there's not really much to say about it. I got auto-filled mids, and actually this build works really effective versus Viger. The combination of Banshees and Rod of Ages counters Viger's kit so hard that he can't really do much. So I just basically roamed top and bottom a few times, and we won the game through team fights. There was nothing much Viger could do. The next game I played Poppy, and yeah, I had a pretty mediocre score, but overall the thing I need to focus on the most, especially in the Irelia matchup or anyone with dashes, is when they're using Like, Irelia was using her Q to AFK Q farm. If I instead AFK farm minions, if I instead just put my W up every time the minions were low, she would have missed a lot more CS, and I could have got a lead on her a lot faster, and maybe got some kill potential on her. I'm not really going to say much about this game. I basically got carried in it. There's not really much to learn. I guess it didn't play as passive versus Riven as I should have. But my team carried me for this one. The next game, my farm was really good and my Q farm was decent too. But I got an early lead on Jax from a jungle gank, and I didn't use it properly. Basically, I need to learn the Jax matchup. When Jax counter-striked, I was hitting him with my Q, causing him to get a lot more damage on me than he should have been able to. So if I just try and avoid that for next matchup, it should go smoothly, and I should win a lot more games off of that. Anyway, that's the recap. Now I'm just going to play a few games for you guys to look at. And I guess next time we're going to do Flex Queue.
First blood.
That's the end of the episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching and have a wonderful day.